Yo, J. Roos Theory back at you, and I'm here with Mystery Woman,
Hi.
and we came to talk about some of these reality dating shows which are so popular now, like 90 Day Fiance, Married at First Sight. I've been watching 90 Day Fiance for the last couple seasons, maybe four or five, however many there are, but she's new to it, so I wanted to know her opinion about it. Like, how does she feel about dating someone from another country? Is it about love or a green card? What's your take on it?
I feel like it just depends on the person. Like it could be like a form of a long distance relationship and it could be a genuine connection, or it could be a disingenuine connection and they're just trying to take advantage of somebody.
Yeah, we kind of saw that with a couple seasons ago with Muhammad. I forget the lady's name, but minute he got to America, he was disinterested and started dating other people. Kind of messed her life up for the world to see. Even humiliated her by some of the things he said. So that's not cool. He ended up apologizing later, but it's still there for everyone to see. Just go back and watch it, and she has to relive those moments. But what do you think of shows like Married at First Sight, like having strangers pick? It's supposed to be based off your taste, but do you think how would you feel about marrying a complete stranger?
I feel like, I mean, I personally want to do that because that's a lot of commitment. I feel like dating in itself, especially nowadays, is a lot of pressure. So, escalating that and having a camera crew can kind of feel. I feel like shows like that, that's why it feels a little scripted sometimes, but, the footage has to be made somehow. So,
Yeah, the so-called experts have been getting it wrong for the last couple seasons. And it seems like it's for ratings rather than trying to find people that match up well, because certain people you see clearly they didn't give them what they asked for, and then they spend the rest of the season trying to give them counseling and make it work. Well, why try to make it work if you just give them what they asked for? But I guess ratings are king, and when it comes to TV. But I started finding Married at First Sight a little more interesting than 90 Day Fiance, but this season looks pretty interesting. I don't know their names, but that the guy on 90 Day Fiance with the cowboy hat, that dude's kind of interesting.
yeah, like a lot of people seem misplaced. That's the thing with trying to force someone to get along in 90 days. It's like you can either instantly feel it or you can't. Like there's nothing that can really, you could try to mesh them together, but at the end of the day, everyone feels their own compatibility. So
Did you say at the end of the day?
what happened was
I hate that cliche.
at
At
the end of the day.
Oh man, threw me off.
What happened in the past.
Like when people say revert back, that's like saying back back. All you need to say is revert. But anyway,
Yeah, anyway,
enough of the English lesson or the whatever the cliche
Rosetta
lesson.
Stone.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But uh, the mystery woman here would like would like to tell like if you were filming Married at First Sight, how would you well, like, what would you do to make it more so the couples or at least have a better chance at making it? Like, what would you do differently? So far the counselors put people together. I think they should let the family members and friends hook them up because they know them better.
Yeah, but the thing with family and friends are sometimes they have a completely different opinion of them because they have a different type of dynamic. Because I know with me, my romantic life, I've shown different sides there than I would show to my friends. So it's hard for them to be able to define and figure that out quickly. So I would probably try to see like their past, what worked for them in relationships before, what didn't work for them. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Never looked at it that way. Yeah, you kind of show different sides to different people. You know, I'm sure you're not the same at work as you are when you're hanging out with your friends. You show different people different sides depending on your audience. Some people kind of stay the same to everybody, which isn't really smart, because you'll start to get looked at in a certain way, that's unfavorable. But I think this season of 90 Day Fiance will be interesting. There's a lot of age gaps. That's another thing. A lot of these people that are dating, there's a huge age age gap.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got to deal with the age gap. You have to deal with the different what do you call it? Different culture clashes.
Yeah, because I mean, I personally, have been in age gaps before, and I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I think it depends on, like, again, the compatibility, because they don't have to be to a T, growing up the same exact way. Maybe they can show each other different aspects of life that they never really experienced because they grew up at a different time period, but time period like they're really old, but not. I didn't mean it like that, but
Wow, that was yeah, good point. What do you guys think about the new current what do you call it? It's not a cast, is it? Is it a cast or whatever? Or
just
volunteers?
volunteers is a nice way of stating it. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think of this current crew on 90 Day Fiance? Do you think they're gonna? Which couples do you guys think will make it? Which couples do you think are? Oh yeah, what's the guy on there that tricked his fiance into thinking he was broke when he's not, and she's kind of acting funny now?
Yeah, that was
That
weird.
was hilarious. Because her mom was laughing at her when she was showing the house. She was cracking up because I guess she thought she was marrying money, and then all of a sudden she thought, like, what is this? But he did that on purpose to see like how she would respond, to see if she'd be willing to work on the house together or just where her head is at, which is kind of smart. Find that out now rather than marrying her later and then find out, oh, she's just trying to pat my pockets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Do you think he was right in doing that, or you think that was wrong?
I mean,
It's kind of deceptive, I guess, but
yeah, I mean, that's why, but at the end of the day, that shouldn't be something that makes or breaks a relationship, let alone a marriage. I feel like they both have to be able to grow and build things together. So, I mean, the house wasn't even that bad either. There's
Yeah,
people who don't even have houses, so that was kind of weird how she acted.
Do you remember what country she was from, actually? I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I won't say what he's doing is deceptive. Well, you think it's deceptive? I wouldn't say it's necessarily deceptive because he's going to eventually tell her, I guess, that that's not his real house. But, I mean,
I think it's like undercover boss. Like, there's only...
'cause I don't promote deception.
There's like very few ways that you would be able to figure something that important out. Like, you can't just flat out ask somebody and say, like, you have the money, because of course their answer could be different than if you actually gave them the ultimatum of, like, me or the money. So
Yeah. Good point. So Mystery Woman is dropping bombs. So let us know in the comments what you think. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. LSR forever and be fearless. Yay, yay. Anything you'd like to say?
not really, no.
We'll get her a closing statement. Haha, I'm out.